Hey, girl. Hey. How you feeling, girl? How you feeling?
I'm feeling better. Thank you, dear listeners, for those that checked on me. I did have the COVID
The Rona.
that I got from, I got the
Auntie
Rona's
Rona was
handy.
here. Auntie Rona's never going away.
Rona came in handy. She said, "Hey, girl, I'm moving on in for this week. So, you got room on that couch?"
Dear listeners, but Maim did have a very light case.
Yeah,
It
super light.
are you even testing positive anymore? Have you tested again?
No, I'm going to test tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep using it. I don't want to use a bunch of tests. Tests are not cheap anymore,
No,
by
they
the
are
way,
not, and they aren't
which,
covered.
yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Why does this cost what it costs?
Now, what you can do though, if you it'll be covered at a facility. Like if you go to urgent care, that's sometimes covered.
Girl, I ain't going to urgent care now. Hmm.
Yeah. So my
People.
job when I had the Rona, um, my job had a you must test negative before you return to work,
Mm,
and I some people can test positive for a month or two.
yeah.
I was 2.5 weeks after I was symptom free, and I'm like, y'all, this is not CDC guidance. CDC guidance is 5 days after being symptom free after my fever goes. I can go in public without a mask. Like that. That is CDC guidance.
Yep.
You are most infectious 2 days before you show symptoms, and like 2 days after you show symptoms. It's like,
Yep. I know.
we this is our rules. Great. Great. I'm so glad that you use science and not just a pharmaceutical company using science, not using science. It's great.
I
They were
love
they were a mess of a company anyway.
of all of the places too. I mean, like for you, especially working in an actual pharmaceutical place
Yeah.
with,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
science.
This was a Bobo place that got out by a much better, nicer place that does not have that rule. They follow the science. Yeah. This. Ugh, God, they were idiots. Fucking idiots.
Place.
Bobo, Bobo, girl. Anyway, what else is? Have you watched anything new, Mame? Have you gone and see Barbie?
No, I couldn't do that yet. Oh, I did. I started watching a new season of Baki Hanma. Have you ever watched that show?
What's Baki Hanma?
It's the one on Netflix, the fighting anime that's like essentially the strangest kind of fan
We
service for
we
gay
started
men.
watching on Crunchyroll.
It's I love it so much because it's essentially like the campiest
Yes.
action anime that's ever been.
You're talking about the one that's like the magic and the dude with the bowl cut has the fights. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
absolutely. It's like no.
Okay.
That's magic. That's a magic and Mishul.
Okay.
Um, Baki is on. It's I don't think it's on Crunchyroll. It's a
Okay.
Netflix show, but basically it's just about like fighting tournament, that same old fighting tournament style, except these characters are literally the most outlandish, toxic masculinity, like
Okay.
almost like to the point of, but completely sexualized to the point that they are naked most of the episodes.
So I was watching TikTok as one does,
The TikTok.
and the TikTok, and somebody was reviewing a bar restaurant in Kyoto,
Yes.
called the Macho Bar.
I saw that too.
Where in order if you go to the bathroom, they three of them they pick you up and trade off people. Girl, we need to go there because I want to see them asses pick my ass up.
I bet they will.
I bet you they will, and I bet you I
Mm-hmm.
like the one that will pick me up
You'd be like,
because
oh,
it'll be a
excuse me.
thickums.
Come on, Thickums.
Come on,
Come on, Thickums. You better
come
pick me up,
through,
Thickums.
thickums. Come
Come on,
through,
Thickums.
come
Pick me
through,
up.
thickums.
I'm
Come
just gonna
through.
I'm just walking with a t-shirt that says precious cargo.
They won't know what that means.
No. Oh no. And social media will know.
Oh God! Speaking of precious cargo, Mame, did you
Yes.
know that we have a Patreon?
What?
That's right, Mame. If you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw a
That was bizarre.
I'm
Wow,
feeling.
that was bizarre.
Look, after that whole Jesus fiasco we just went through in our last podcast,
Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm feeling crazy. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have another podcasts?
What?
That's right, dear listeners. We have 2 other podcasts. We have Baking Sugar, our Designing Women podcast, and because I forgot that I released it early, we've got We Object, our Ally McBeal podcast, which, Maim, if you're a patron, and you're not, so I don't know how you can see it, you can see us in the lightest of drag recording it in video.
Super light drag.
Super light drag. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have... Sorry, I decided Mitch McConnell there for a second. That we have merchandise.
What?
Go to mimsmaim.com and buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, Maim. I love 5-star reviews. Dear listeners, if you leave us a 5-star review, I will read it to Maim in a pantomime.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Tell them thank you. Oh, don't tell them like that.
But it really does help us. Like, it really, really does help us. Maim, did you know it really, really helps us? Do you know why it helps us?
Exposure?
Yes. That's a good word for it.
Okay.
But it also helps boost us. Like, Google uses it to boost us. It boost and boost and boost and boost and boost and boost. This is season 3, episode 14, Murder and a Monarchy.
Oh my God.
So Jessica's here.
Kind of.
Hello! This is my new book, Murder in a Minor Key. So, dear listeners, this is the first one of many where we get to take part in a Jessica Fletcher novel, right?
Yes.
In later seasons, she had written into her contract that she would be less and less involved with the show. That they would actually be others.
We're only in season 2.
Only in season. We're in season 3.
Is it 3 now?
I just said season 3, episode 14. Yes, ma'am.
I'm so lost.
Like in this one, I think there's one or two. The next one. By season 4 and season 5, it gets to be up to, I believe, 60% of the season or something crazy like that.
Is that many of them?
It gets to be a lot. Yes.
Oh,
because she wanted to step away from it.
She wanted to go back to the stage, sweetheart.
And like it's later on we get Bill Maher as one of them. They actually thought about creating a series with Bill Maher as a detective.
He was really hot at that time. Like Bill Maher was very hot because he was just like on the stand-up circuit, and they were booking him on a lot of those talk shows and TV shows and stuff like that.
So Jessica said a little joke about a computer and how hard it is to argue with one. Old people. And now our age is talking about that. Do you know how hard it is to argue with AI?
Those apps, they're going to take your information.
Apps, God, they just steal it.
They're going to take all the information.
And then she's like, she got some heels from Grady that they're silly, but she wears them around the house because they're surprisingly comfortable. Girl, those heels aren't comfortable. I have worn those heels. Have you never worn a pair of those heels?
I have. I mean, they're not awful.
What's more comfortable, flats or those heels?
Well, flats.
There you go.
Obviously.
There you go. See, yeah, I know. I know flats are more comfortable. Flats are comfortable. So she does a little intro about the story. It takes place at a university in Southern California, which L.A. is what she's talking about. She because
Yes.
because we later find out that it's north of San Diego, and that would be Los Angeles.
Yes.
We meet. There's Michael Prentice, who is a composer, Chad Singer, who is a law student, and Jenny, get ready for this last name, Cooper Smith.
We'll never use it again.
Who we also find out later is Jewish with the name Cooper Smith. And she's the friend and sort of love interest of Chad.
On her mother's side?
So, let us delve in, shall we, to this.
I think
What'd you say?
I said we're diving in now.
So we're at Scruffy's bar.
Scruffies!
We find out that Chad is going to go work for Transicom. Not with that haircut.
No.
Mike is sending songs to Nashville, whatever that means.
Well, he wants to be a songwriter. Big songwriter.
He's just sending them to Nashville, just the city of Nashville.
Isn't that how that works? I thought that's how that works.
Just put it in the envelope addressed to Nashville, Tennessee, and throw it in the mailbox.
That's how Reba got her start, right?
And
that's how Reba got it started. She was like, she just kept sending songs to Nashville until they said, "Okay, come on, Reba, we'll sign you."
So this bar is very odd in that part of it looks like a college bar, and the other part looks like a piano lounge.
Yes.
And there's a woman sitting there on a piano, and she's getting ready to play a new song from a new Broadway play that really does not fit in with the vibe of half of this bar.
Nope.
Like, girl, did I ever take you to the piano bar in CC back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Years ago.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
I loved that.
That little gay man. I mean,
we started a new one here recently. Not a new one, but they brought one back at Tropics. Okay. So
is it like, can you smoke in that room?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Okay, because that was the one thing. It was always very smoky in there, and now my delicate self can't handle it anymore.
I get it, honey. I understand.
I can't. I will just be put asunder.
Not asunder, honey.
Asunder, girl. Asunder.
Not asunder.
Well, she starts playing this song, and Michael's like, "It's my music.
Mm-hmm.
It's my music." So he goes up to the piano, grabs the music, hands it to her, and says, starts playing. He's like, "Am I missing a note?" And she's like, "No, you got all of them." Yeah. The composer's
perfect rendition.
Thank you. It was my Katharine Hepburn. The composer's name is Alden Gilbert. So Mike runs out of the bar. I've got a question for you. Do you go to AMC movie theaters just so you can watch the Nicole Kidman commercial before the movie? Because I do.
I do. Not just, but that is the added benefit.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. If you ever go see Katya perform,
yes,
I think she even does it with Trixie and Katya. She did a version of that commercial that is word for word her walking around and just doing the whole fucking thing in an Australian accent.
Oh, jeez.
It is so good.
Yeah,
it is
I really
so
hope they come back.
Good. Like, I think you're slowly going to have more trouble with people coming down there.
Oh, we're already having issues. We actually just found out that's so well, yes and no. So because some things got struck down um with like the laws
Uh huh.
and because of that it seems like it's getting back to normal again, so like the drag queen Christmas is coming and stuff like that, but anything that had been planned or thought to be planned prior to all of this mess,
Mm-hmm.
Jinx literally said that the reason that they didn't have a meet and greet is because the Coral Springs location was like their last chance, because they said both Miami and Fort Lauderdale had turned down because they under threat of losing their liquor license. But because of what that judge did, it's like, they can't do that. Like it's considered harassment almost.
Mm, okay.
So yeah, it was
I
really
mean,
like, it was
until it gets
interesting.
appealed, because they're just going to keep peeling it to keep it on the books.
We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, it's a crazy day when your home state and they're trying, but they may not get anything passed, and your husband's home state are better off than the state you live in now.
Girl, right? I mean,
I
for
know, I
real.
know, I know, I know.
All because we have a person who gets a boner about drag queens.
For his mommy wife,
You saw that too, right?
of
Oh my
course, of
God,
course,
that
of
was
course, of
weird.
course, of course.
That was so weird when you did that.
Well, you know that Mike Pence calls his wife mother, right? Like that's a
What?
thing.
I don't understand.
Now, okay, I even though it is weird, does Ron DeSantis have any young children?
Yes.
Then he probably says, "We'll go to mommy," to the children, and that's why he calls mommy. Still, I shouldn't even defend him. Let's move on.
It's
So,
like, what's happening right now?
so we're at school, and we meet Professor Stoneham, who's that guy,
That guy. That bad guy.
that bad guy, who is not Mr. Roper. He's a Mr. Roper type.
He's like an evil Mr.
He's an
Roper.
evil Mr. Roper. Um, so they go to the office to discuss, and we find out that Mike handed him 4 original themes, and he wants them back because this is one of the 4 themes, and he is profiting on this theme.
Oh my God.
And the
Crunch
professor's like,
curls.
"Nah, bitch, you can't find them. And who are they going
I
to
got a
believe?
lot of gay
You
vibes
or
from him.
me?" Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's gay code, especially when he talks to his wife in a little bit.
Yes. I was like,
Honey,
what is
no, I'm
happening right now?
absolutely not cheating on you in San Diego. I just go to Black's Beach and with the boys and get nude and go into the ocean as you
I just
do.
respect our troops. That's all I do. I respect our troops. I get on my knees and respect our troops.
Did you know Black's Beach is a nude beach?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
I've heard of it. I've never been, but I've heard of it.
So when my boss went out there, like our sister site used to be in San Diego. Um, she was like, "Hey, I want to go see the beach." So the other manager took her to Black's Beach. Because half of it's nude, half of it's not nude. It was close to beach, like it's a nice
Oh,
beach,
okay. All right. Yeah, we have
but
like one of those where it's like a half and half.
it in San Diego and California, nobody cares. They ain't respecting that law because they'll just get nude. Hmm. Like UCLA if I remember correctly, it's UCLA or UC San Diego. And one of them's clothing optional because they were like somebody started going to class naked and they're like, well, yeah, they sued and was like it's oppression, and they're like, yeah, that's oppression, so you can come to school in class naked if you want to. Yeah,
Where would you keep your Cliff's notes?
girl, why you asking with hold that loose?
I've had stitches. It's fine.
Dear listeners, if you could see how aghast Maim was at that joke. I'm aghast and agog. Aghast and
It
agog.
was. I was
Just
like,
bats,
wait,
sweetie, bats,
I'm a
bats,
lady.
bats, darling, bats.
I'm a lady.
Uh,
I'm a lady.
the lady is mine. Um, well, Mike says that he will settle it himself
Oh,
if he doesn't get it all done.
holding a sharp looking weapon as well.
It's a tuning fork. No. So, Mr. Papazian, who is Odo from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Renee Aubergine. He is that guy. He is everything.
He was my favorite character on Benson.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Absolutely loved him so much.
I loved him in what's the movie with the kid and he's the vampire? Is that not the Jim Carrey one? Is it Twice Bitten or is that the Jim Carrey one?
Oh, Once Bitten.
What is that, Jim Carrey or not Jim Carrey?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Jim Carrey.
No, it's a different one. It's a kid who gets bitten, turned into a vampire, and Renee is like his mentor. It is so cute.
Is that the littlest vampire?
I don't. He's not that little.
No. The littlest vampire is about a kid vampire.
He's a teen.
Oh no, yeah, littlest vampire is about a kid.
Let's see here. Let's find out what it is. Renee Aber. This is never mind. That's just not. Oh my Renee. Anyway, sorry, I'm going full Celine on you right now. Well, he's like, do I need help? And no, Mike leaves. So we're at his home, Mr. Stoneham's home, and we find out his first name's Tyler, and his wife is very nervous, and she feels like they're drifting away from each other. Girl, you're silent again. Have you been talking this whole time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just got it. Like when you went up to the mic, it said yes.
What?
Yeah, like you have not been recorded until just now.
What?
Yeah. Like for the past minute you haven't been recording.
Oh, sweet Lord.
I don't know if hopefully it's not me. But
I mean, I'm just sitting here in front of the microphone.
Okay. Well, maybe talk into it.
I have been talking into it.
Okay. I don't believe you. Yes, ma'am. What'd you say there?
I said nothing, and if
Okay.
I did, you wouldn't have heard it anyway.
That's right. So Tyler's wife is very, very nervous. She feels like they're drifting apart, girl. She feels like they're drifting apart.
Like the distance of a penis.
He's been going to San Diego, and she's been calling after him.
She was not supposed to be doing that. He was
No.
supposed to be left undisturbed.
Yes. And he's like, "Oh, sweetie, you think I'm cheating? No. I'm definitely not cheating. I'm definitely not cheating.
That usually means he's cheating.
I'm not
It's almost
cheating. I'm not cheating, but I am doing work, but I'm not cheating, sweetie."
Work. And let me in the work. And you know, man, work. You better come on over there, twitching.
Why Rihanna gotta get pregnant and finally learn how to have fun at a concert?
I don't know.
Like it only took her getting a baby to figure out how to make people entertained at a concert.
I mean, you know, it's just one of those things that happens, right? Your hormones get all changed.
Your hormones get all changed. We're at a woman's house now, and she gets a phone call from Pauline.
Oh, hey, Pauline.
Who's
what
black.
You want,
girl? And Pauline's like, "Hey, girl, look in the newspaper."
What's on the newspaper, girl?
What? Don't you remember whenever I walked in on you and Gilbert. And she finds out that Tyler is actually Gilbert.
Oh my gosh.
I've got a question. Did you get the name play in this, Gilbert and Stoneham?
No.
Like Gilbert and Sullivan, but Gilbert and Stoneham.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me. I wrote it out early, like I was writing, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of
Uh,
cute."
I am a very model. I'm a model major general. Oh, I want to go watch that movie now.
The Parapethons.
The Topsy Turvy.
Oh, I don't think I know Gilbert and Sullivan.
No, Topsy Turvy is the biopic about them.
Oh,
It's one of my top 5.
okay. I don't think a biopic would ever be in top 5.
It's such a good movie.
Is who stars in it?
British people.
Oh God.
It's all British. It's like the same. Remember that my obsession with that movie, Howard's End? It's like almost all of like the
Dear listeners,
people.
hey Google.
Oh no.
Okay, Google. What year did Howard's End come out?
I found these results.
Not Howard Zinn. God. Hold on here. Let's see here. Howard's End. What year did that come out? That's, yes, 1992. Dear listeners, she was obsessed with this movie in the Lord's year of 1992. Am I wrong, Maim?
No, you're not.
Like, would talk about this movie, and I was like, okay, maybe I should watch this. But dear listeners, I have still not seen Howard's End. It would be much better for something like Dangerous Liaisons, because that's at least kind of fun. No. Maim, do you have a comment?
No, it's fine. I realize that I have some things about my. It's fine.
So it's later in the evening now, and the university protest, because that's what they do in California. And it's a protest against Transcom. Elon Musk is there protesting with J.K. Rowling.
Elon's just protesting because he turned down his offer.
So, I don't know if you noticed, or knew this, but he used to be very pro trans rights.
Yep.
Until his child came out as trans.
Yeah. Funny thing how that works.
We meet Danny Young, who's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that mustache.
Mm-hmm.
He's the editor of the paper. And Vice Chancellor Simon comes up to him and says, hey, you need to cut this out before I tell the police to tell you to cut it out. He's like, I don't think you want to turn police on a peaceful protest, because that wouldn't look good, may be illegal, and I don't think they're going to do it. Read Kent State University.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So many things.
So
society-wise.
now we're back over the School of Music. Dear listeners, this episode, she's a jumper. Why don't you step back from that ledge, my friend? I would understand.
We get cut ties with all the lives that you've been living in.
And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand.
I'm not gonna lie. 1 o'clock in the morning at karaoke, I'll whip that thing out. I'm not gonna lie.
But do you whip it back and forth?
No. It doesn't move that well. It's pretty white.
Oh, God. It doesn't whip that well. It's pretty white. That's a racism name.
You said that on the last podcast.
I'm white. I'm allowed to.
All right. I said out of my half of my DNA. There we go. Half of me said that.
God. Are you sure it's half?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. The thing is, you do, Maim. You do. You took the test.
I know, but we have 2 different DNA tests that give us 2 different things. So now we're all like,
why did you take 2 different ones?
just to get more of our DNA out there in case there's any more bait.
Wait, did you do a different, like,
Well, I
company?
did 23andMe and I did 23andMe and I did Ancestry. So
Oh, 23andMe is much better science. Like, much better science.
I know, but like I said, we're not really doing it for the science anymore. We're just setting out lures. At this point, we're just setting up flags and hopefully somebody could say something.
Oh,
Whew.
God.
That's all I got to say about that.
Mama Maim, I hear and support you. Oh, Lord. So it's a girl, question for you.
Yeah.
How long did it take Big Sister Maim to call Mama Maim and tell her that you had Rona? From finding out about it.
I told them at the same time.
Oh, you told them.
Yes.
She did not find out from Patreon.
No, I told them at the same time.
Okay,
yes.
good. Because I was afraid that, Patreon, then Big Sister Maim's going to be like, what?
Drops everything.
Yeah. Calls your mama. It's like, your favorite child that moved to Florida. Well, she's got Rona. And, did she call you? Because she sure didn't call me. You know how I had to find out? I found out from Miss Mims on Patreon. Mm-hmm. Dear listeners, you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, and throw us some money, and then you can find out about this stuff.
Oh, that was a good impression.
Thank you. How did she get a Southern accent and you didn't?
Everybody in my family has one but me.
It's true.
Even my dad in his last few years developed one.
Really?
Yes. It's wild. Everybody in my family thinks it's literally wild. But I don't know. Maybe if you already have one type of accent, you're more prone to have another since I don't really have much of anything. Maybe that's why.
I work with somebody who spent like a year in England, and like he married a British woman. He's from SoCal. And he uses, instead of saying Z, he refers to Z. A through Z. And everything, instead of saying literally. I'm like, you are not a drag queen. Why are you saying it like that?
I will say,
Will you?
Since I lived here, the one word that I do use so much more because a lot of people here is literally.
Scandalo.
Well, that too. But I used to never say the word literally that much, but that's a common used here, so I do say it a lot more than I used to.
Yeah, but you say literally. You don't say literally.
No.
You don't.
But here they say it literally. Like that's the proper Miami way of saying that word. It doesn't actually have any consonants in the middle of it. It just flows like water. First time I heard someone say it, I was like, how does that sound like that?
Well, so Mike goes up to Stoneham's office, and you hear Stoneham outside say he's waiting on a phone call. So he goes inside the little room that's near there to wait for him. And he sees the phone light on, then off, then on again, then off again, then on again. Okay.
Oh.
So, and then he comes out and he's getting ready to go in, and Odo, Rene Auberginois, drunk approaches him and screams about him stealing his credit for like helping with a music dictionary or something. Girl, why do I feel like this is something that your old choir teacher at Statesville High School would have done? Like, no. Get drunk and complain to somebody about not giving them credit. Although she wouldn't have done any of the work.
Yes.
I remember we did a physics test or experiment, and she claimed to have perfect pitch. And like we played a horn for her, and she's like, "Oh, this is 3 notes combined." And then she went up to the like keyboard and was like, "This." I was like, "That sounds absolutely nothing like this horn. Like I do not have perfect pitch. I'm not even close to that. This convolution thing that she just came up with sounds absolutely nothing." But this physics professor was like, "That's so cool that you could do that." I'm like, she is lying to you, just bold-faced lying about having perfect pitch to you right now. My way.
Oh no.
Oh God. What's outside? We're outside now, back at the riot. Sorry, it's not a riot. It's white people. It's just a protest. And Danny and Jen are talking, just chit chatting. Chad's at home studying his torts. I love a good tort.
You too.
So Mike goes into the office, the lights off, and like he goes searching around for his music. He breaks in. He finds the folder that should have his music in it. It's empty. Mr. Policeman comes in, and oh no, Tyler Stoneham's now dead by tuning fork.
Whoa.
Well, we have a little Angela interlude. This is not my favorite Angela interlude. My favorite Angela interlude's later, where she has a canary for some reason. Whatever.
Yes.
So he's in jail. Mike was thrown in jail. Well, Chad is going to represent him because that's what Chads do. They man up and take control of things.
Chance too.
Do you like that?
Oh.
Oh, God. So we found out that Papazian left after yelling and told them all about Mike's, threat. The cops took a polygraph of both Papazian and Mike. Papazian was telling the truth. Mike failed the polygraph. Polygraphs are not admissible into court. Just throwing that out there. Like they're not admissible at all.
Yeah, I learned that from Perry Mason.
I mean, you would think that J.B. Fletcher would know, but whatever.
Shh.
Well, Jen's going to help. And as they're leaving, Stan Spornak shows up in a cab.
I think that gentleman should be happy that the Golden Girls legacy has made it, that people like us squeal with glee just seeing him appear.
Yes. I like the first scene you got, I was like, is that Stan? Tell me that's Stan. The next scene you see him, it's like, yay, it's Stan.
Literally.
Oh, God. So we're at the School of Journalism. One of those degrees people probably don't get anymore because they can't do anything with it.
Nope.
Oh, Lord, can you still hear me? I touched my cord.
I
Okay.
I can hear you.
Making sure that we aren't having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Do they hang low? Do they wall to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Throw them in a
Yes.
shirt like on the soldier?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Not my shoulder, but
You can throw them all the way over your shoulder, somebody else's shoulder. Jesus.
That joke did not go the direction I
When
was
you
expecting
tuck,
it
you
to
just
go.
look pregnant? Is that what you're trying to say? They can't go back up.
Yes, but that's for other reasons. That's for other reasons.
So Chad and Danny talk. Chad wants files on everybody involved. Danny's like, I want a story. So he gives them a story. He tells them everything about Mike.
And Danny's kind of being a dick, to be very honest. Like,
Well, so's Chad. Like,
but like Chad is trying to like defend his friend's life.
his life. It's not. Well, I guess so. This would never pass muster. Like there's not enough evidence for anything. This would get thrown out on appeal.
Circumstantial at best.
So I don't know. Reagan was no longer governor. So yeah, I think California was Democrat by now. The vice chancellor goes up to Chad and's like, "Hey, stop. This is not helping the school. This is not helping anybody." And Chad looks at him and goes, "Hey, didn't you used to be with Christine before Christine was with Tyler? And, didn't you used to bump some uglies with her back in the day?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was about 6 years ago. You could
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit on wampum, 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 wampum.
This is a bit.
A little bit of pum, 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 pum.
Boom, boom, boom.
Pum, 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 pum. That's a technical term. We're still going. So we're back at the music hall, and Chad's doing a little investigating right now.
Okay, hey.
They're in the storage room, and Odo is showing him around. Mr. Papazian. It's such a weird ass last name. It is
a weird name.
I don't even think it's a real name. Like Cooperstown or whatever her name is. Anyway, there's a phone in the storage room, and the light from the storage, like the phone connects to Tyler's old office. Okay.
Yes.
So if you get calls to either one, the police sealed off Stonem's actual office, which connects to this room.
Mm-hmm.
And Odo says that he witnessed a heated argument the day before between Mike and Stoneham, and Chad's like, wait, but you were in a heated argument with Stoneham that night. It was just a discussion. Like adults tell all children that they're having whenever their voices are raised, they're screaming. It's just a discussion. Do you and your man fight ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have, not fight, but we have arguments. Sure.
Like loud argument? Are you yellers or are you...
Not really.
Okay.
Does it normally escalate? Not really. Because you know me, I'm kind of like, if I get to that point, I'm going to stop talking. If I could even feel that coming out of my mouth, I'm like, nope, I'm going to stop right now because the next thing out of my mouth is going to hurt someone's feelings, and I don't need to do that right now.
I know. I don't... We need to be separated. Times be crazy, girl. Times be crazy.
But you're talking mess to me. Take it back. We gotta keep them separated.
Keep it separated now. So how and you hurting feelings of Mr. Maim would be bad because he's got a lot of feelings.
He has a lot of feelings. It's true.
He's got a lot of feelings. Did he perform? Did he perform any crystal therapy on you?
No. He was going to, but I had an allergic reaction to the first round.
Did you perform any crystal waters to get over it? Going back to
I did, 100% pure love, honey.
There till the end, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Pure
Yeah.
love. Going back to the middle and around again.
I'm gonna be there
till the end.
I'm gonna be there.
It's the simplest song, but it is a bop.
So many of her songs were like that.
Yeah. So, where are we at here? We're now back home. And Jen is on the phone talking to Rhoda Morgenstern.
Oh, Rhoda! You want some cheesecake?
Yeah, we brought up Valerie Harper. She's on the other line.
Oh, Valerie.
So we find out that the name of the musical is going to be Blue Lights. The agent's name is Max Hellinger. He's on Gilbert's agent, and he's a producer now. And he's out of town till Monday. He's been incognito for the past 3 days. Gilbert's checks go to a nearby P.O. box. And Chad's like, well, okay, so if you haven't figured it out now, Gilbert and Stoneham are the same person. he has to say that because some old people just started paying attention. So they missed the whole stuff from earlier. Gotta keep them engaged, girl. Gotta keep them engaged.
This is that point in the evening where like Jessica knows they're probably gonna be nodding off a little bit. So it's like,
Uh-huh.
wake up.
Yeah.
Same person.
Oh, he's
What?
who? What? Oh, that's interesting. Don't touch that channel. I'm watching that. My dad used to do that with golf.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hate golf.
What did my dad used to do? He used to do that to old school Discovery Channel.
Oh, well, okay. That's
Yeah.
At least that's actually kind of, I mean, golf is soothing too, but at least you can watch old school Discovery Channel and be like entertained. Like
Yeah,
it's
this
at
was
least
like
something
80s
interesting.
80s and 90s Discovery Channel though.
I didn't like Discovery Channel much as I like TLC.
I like TLC better back then.
Yeah. I mean, now
yeah,
they're both kind of trash.
They're trash.
So we're at
Making
Stoneham's
themselves some
house. Yeah, we're at Stoneham's house. Christine comes in. She goes upstairs. Oh no, this is late. This is before this. And Chad's there. And Christine opens the door, brings him in, and they chit-chat for a minute. And she said that she called Stoneham at 9:45, and they would have a late dinner. And then she watches a lot of TV, and that's how she knows. She watches a lot of TV. It's really some very odd line reading. I watch a lot of TV.
Yes.
My God, girl, what? Okay. She doesn't know who Alden Gilbert or Max Hillinger are. As Chad's leaving, he notices that it's a very nice house for a professor.
Oh.
Especially a music professor. There's no way he would have made all this money being a professor.
Oh.
After she shuts the door, she turns around. The vice chancellor's coming downstairs. And he's like, well, what was he here for? I think.
Oh.
I think he thinks I killed him. Sorry, I forgot to do this line. I watch a lot of TV.
Oh, okay. You want a beverage?
No. I just
Okay.
watch TV. I don't do much but watch that television set. Don't turn that dial. We'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What was that from?
ABC.
That was ABC? Okay.
Yep.
God. So now we're at another little Angela interlude that she's got the canary. And Angela's like, I don't know what to think about that, but I think it was hanky panky of the highest order.
Oh, Angela.
Oh, God. So we're back at school. Papazian's been promoted. And he hears noise from the other room.
Oh.
Stan's in there. We find out that Stan is actually Max.
Oh.
He's looking for some songs. And he's like, oh, Renee, maybe you can help me. I'll give you 5,000 Rupel doll hairs for the remaining songs. There should be 3 of them. They say Gilbert on the top of them.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh, okay, that's some money. I can deal with that. 5,000 Rupel doll hairs. What will that buy me? A chocolate bar, perhaps?
I don't know why I love when you say that so much. Just do.
What, Rupel doll hairs?
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
So we're at the newspaper. Mr. Parnell's upset.
Why?
He's Mike's defense attorney. And he's like, he just needs to claim insanity so we can get him off, which is not even something you can really claim, and it never works. So we're back at home. We're at Chad's home. Jen's singing the song that was written that Mike had stolen back. The question is, who wrote the lyrics? Because Mike is not a lyricist. He's just a
that's
musician.
true. He just does a music part. That's right.
Well, Chad found out that Tyler went down to San Diego a lot, so there should be a lot of toll calls. Could you ask your friend in the secretary's office to get a list of the toll calls that were made in San Diego, perhaps? She's like, yeah, but you have to persuade me first, cowboy.
And boy, does he.
And she lays back, and he puts the motorboats her. But I just want to note that she's in those plastic weight loss pants. Her cooch probably stinks right now.
I mean, let's be for real, because the next morning that lady was walking funny. So,
oh girl, she was.
I was like, whoever orchestrated this moment, I don't think I don't think this is coming across how they think it is.
Oh, I think it is. I think it is. I think it's exactly what they thought it would be. So we're at Stoneham's right now. Christine is arriving in. She's walking upstairs, going to bed. Renee is sneaking around downstairs. He's broken in. She comes down with a gun and holds it at the bottom and the other hand on like the muzzle. So she's like going to burn the hell out of her hand when it goes off. She shoots him as he's fleeing out the window. Well, it's the next morning. Chad's eating grilled cheese and he finds out about the gun. He tells Jen to find the lyricist, and he goes out to talk to Renee as he comes into work. I don't know. If I were Mr. Papazian, I would have called out sick.
Right. Rather than just go the next day. I would have not probably shown up at work that day.
Well, let's find out what happens, shall we? We're at the musical now, and Chad talks to Mr. Papazian, chit-chats, and like notices that the seal's off the door to the office. Notice that Mr. Papazian's arm is hurt, and like shakes his hand and like grips it and pulls it, and it's like, oh, last night somebody was looking around Tyler's office and was actually searching for some songs. You know anything about that, buddy?
No, I wouldn't know anything.
No, he admits to it. You're wrong. He just absolutely immediately admits to it.
No, I know.
But I
was trying to do it so that you jump in like you did, weirdo.
No, this has already gone on too long, Maim. This episode has already gone on too long.
All right, we're gonna cut it out. Then.
I mean, we don't have that much more left, so thankfully. So he couldn't find the songs. And we find out that Max went to go see Mike. So in jail. So Chad waits for Max to come out of the jail. They wouldn't at the police station. They would not let him talk to him. And he's like, "Hey, you want to know about those songs? I'll tell you about those songs." Like that. Okay, let's go. They go to a bar, of which Max is like, "This will be a parking lot in 6 months. Great place." Very New York. Very New York. Although there aren't that many parking lots in New York, so I don't know why he would say that. Whatever.
There's a couple.
There's like 4 parking lots. So he was like, no. I just arrived this morning, so there's nothing I could have done about this. And Chad's like, no, we pulled the manifest. You got here at 6 p.m. last night and called at 9:30 p.m. So what's going on? And he was like, fine. I was supposed to have breakfast with him this morning. He said he was going to leave his office after the current phone call. He never showed. I saw that he was dead. End of story. So, we're back at home, at Chad's home. Jen found the lyricist, Reagan Miller. Do you remember that woman from the very, 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 very beginning?
Oh Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He lied and cheated Reagan as well. Stoneham took credit for everything. She went to the college that night, but she couldn't find his office, so she went home. She's doing some jingle work, and she's got to be to the studio by 7:15.
Oh, wow.
To get it finished, which is something that Chad then figures it all out. There's another little Angela interlude. She's like, "There's one fact that you could get it all wrapped up for, something that we would not have known. The one fact we would not have figured out." But so there's a reenactment. Like all good Southerners, he loves a reenactment.
Of course.
Usually it's Civil War. This case, murder. Whatever. So we meet Lieutenant Perkins, the black man. He's going to follow Mike everywhere because he's the policeman type.
Got a real change up in how things normally are here.
Yeah. Danny's going to play loud sounds outside. Parnell will act as Stoneham, and he goes into the office. A watch is started, and they're off. So they do the lights off and on with the call. Max makes a call, like with a coin, calls the office. It's like, okay, that's done. He tells Parnell to pick up the phone a couple times to get the 3 that we mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So Odo, Renee, and Parnell argue like they did that night. He comes out. Then it's time for Mrs. Stoneham to make her call. She makes the call. Mike notices the light go on, and he goes out. And he's like, "Hey, the phone never rang this last time. Who's calling?" And Chad looks around and was like, "That's right, Miss Stoneham. Who did call? That would have been a toll call from you. What we're going to look at your receipts. Was the vice president, vice principal, vice chancellor part of this?" "No, Tyler was my problem." We're back at Angela. Reagan and Mike go to New York City. Chad and Jenny, there may be a sequel, but there's not. Do 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 do.
Ready to go, everybody.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you like this episode?
It's not great.
No, it wasn't. This is the worst episode of Murder, She Wrote. I thought that one episode was the worst episode of Murder, She Wrote. No, this is the worst.
They're not all terrible. The non-Angela ones are not all terrible.
Oh, I know, but like it's Mike was such a bad actor.
Yes.
Chad was not enjoyable. Like I will say that the older people were good. I like Jen too. Like I thought why not make her the main person, right? Make her the law student. She was fun. Don't make the slow Southern person.
No, you got to. There's always got to be a fish out of water character that's the lead, you know?
Maim, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Totally. Hello, dear listeners. It's I. Apologies for this terrible episode. Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can find me on social media at Auntie Maims with an S. You can find me hosting the amazing Colossal Karaoke Show every Thursday night in South Beach. You can find me doing improvised comedy and stand-up with the Villain Theater located in the heart of Miami, and you can find out more about them at villaintheater.com. And lastly, I am a co-host on the It's Happening Out show, which is a weekly talk and comedy show with all of those queer people. Find out more about them at It's Happening Out on your different social media platforms and on YouTube. How about you, Mims?
Hey, y'all, I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at Divine Miss Mims or the Divine Miss Mims. Wherever. Hey, Maim.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you know that we have Patreon?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
That's right. If you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. And Maim, if you enjoy it, if you do that, you get to see our new podcast recorded in video with us in light drag
Light
Oh.
drag.
Hey, Maim, speaking of that, did you know that we have other podcast?
What?
That's right. We have two. We have Baking Sugar, our Design Win podcast, and We Object, our new Ally McBeal podcast. Hey, Maim,
Yeah.
did you know that we have merchandise? Go to mimsmaim.com and figure it out. Hey, Maim, do you know what I love?
Yeah. 5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. I love 5-star reviews. It really helps lift us up like Josh Groban. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that you can reach out to us?
Well, yeah.
That's right. If you go to mimsmaim@gmail.com, or you can send us a text if you go to, you can send us an email to mimsmaim@gmail.com, or you can send us a text at 704-380-0618.
Yes.
Hey, Maim, do you have
You do.
anything else to add?
Apparently not.
Why don't you say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.